She was just a 12-year-old girl who went to babysit and she was dead 45 minutes later. Tia Simone Rigg was born on the 4th of January 1998 and lived in Cheetham Hill in Manchester. She lived with her mum Lynn, her grandparents and her younger siblings, but Tia hadn't had the easiest upbringing. Her older siblings had actually been taken out of her mum's care because of substance abuse, and Tia, being the fourth child, was placed on the child protection register before she was even born so that she'd be known to the authorities and they would be able to keep an eye on her and make sure that she was safe while she was growing up. Despite all of this, Tia was resilient, happy, bubbly, absolutely loved football and supported Manchester United. On the afternoon of the 3rd of April 2010, Tia's uncle on her mum's side, John Nigel Maiden, who was 38 years old, called Lynn and asked if Tia could come over and babysit his 10-year-old daughter. Lynn agreed because Tia had quite a close relationship with her uncle. They both had a passion for football, so they bonded over that quite a lot. Even though Lynn and him weren't that close, Tia did go over there quite a lot. She'd actually been to the house the previous day to see a puppy, so there was absolutely no reason for anybody to be concerned about her going there at all. He only lived about 100 yards away as well, on Dalmain Close, so at around 3 p.m. Tia walked to his house and the police believe that she was attacked almost immediately. At 3:45 p.m., just 45 minutes after the initial phone call that John made to Tia's mum, he called 999 and calmly said, "I would like to report a murder." He then told the operator, "My niece has been murdered by me. I have just finished killing her now." And when he was asked why, he chillingly replied, "Because I felt like it." Police arrived within minutes and John answered the door calmly and he led officers upstairs and they would find Tia's body in the spare bedroom, completely nude except for a pair of socks. Investigators would discover that John had been collecting disturbing, violent and abusive material of children online for about a year and had reportedly developed disturbing fantasies involving harming children. He's never explained exactly what happened that day, but we do know that after Tia arrived at his house, John drugged her and took her to the spare bedroom. He tied her hands behind her back using a shoelace and subjected her to a brutal attack before using a guitar string to strangle her, and she'd also been stabbed as well. John admitted again to the SA and the murder of Tia. He tried to say that he heard voices, one was a good one and one was a bad one, but ultimately on the 4th of October in 2010 at Manchester Crown Court, John pleaded guilty to murder and he was sentenced to life in prison with a whole life order, meaning that he will likely never ever be released. The judge in this case actually called it one of the most horrifying cases to come before the court.